Hi guys, this is Sai Kumar Kurtivada. In this video, we will learn about advanced linked signals. In my previous video, I spoke about signals and how they work in a basic understanding. But now we will talk about advanced linked signals, how these advanced linked signals works. So it is not something new, it's same like linked signals but at an advanced level. So for example, let me go with our previous linked signals where you are targeting the computation directly. But here we will not target the computation directly. We can have an object where it helps us to use our linked signals. Let me quickly jump into Visual Studio Code for better understanding with an example. So here what I will do is I'll create one source signal. So source A is equal to, I want to have a signal where I want to pass the value as 10. So this is my source signal. Now what I want to do, I want to do a basic computation. How we can do the basic computation is like dependent signal is equal to, I want to use a linked signal from my core, that is Angular core, and it has to return a value called as signal A of plus value of 10. So let me use something like this dot signal A with value of 10. That means I want to add a value to this signal. Let me use source A. Yeah. So now I have updated my dependent signal. Let me copy this dependent signal, and now I want to use something like h1 where I want to print this dependent signal, and it's a call. So let me save this. Now go here. You are able to see 20 because by default it is having the value of 10, and whenever it is coming to dependent signal, automatically the 10 is getting updated. That means 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. Now let me use something like another way of using this linked signal. Linked signal of, I want to pass a computation value, which is a function, that is a callback function, which should return the value this dot source A plus 10. And this should also be a signal. So I am just updating this as a signal value like this. And let me give a source value. That source is equal to this dot source A. So this is my computation value because it has to return a signal value. Either you can do this way or you can combine any two signals. For now, I'm using a addition operation and I'm trying to convert that into a signal. So that's why we are not having any problem. Now let's understand what is this source. Whenever there is an update on this source signal, then our computation should perform and it has to update the dependent signal. So that is how the dependent signal should work. What I'm doing is I'm using a constructor, and inside this constructor let me use set timeout, and let me update this value by using this dot source signal A dot set value of, I want to update my value, but instead of setting the value I will get my previous value and then I'll update with that specific value. For example, here I'll get my previous value which is equivalent to my previous value plus 10. So whenever there is an update on this after 5000 milliseconds, then the value of source A will update. Whenever there is an update of source A, then this has to recompute. So source A updated, and save this. Now go here. Now let me go into the browser. Now the value is 20. After 5 seconds, the value will be updated to 30. So it has been updated to 30. And if you see the console, let me go into the console. You can see source A updated. So this has been updated. Now what I'll do is I'll try to create one more signal. Source B is equal to signal of 20. And let me copy this. Let me update this source as well. Source B dot update of, let me get the value, and that value plus 10. So let me save this. Let's see that. So let me go here, clear this off and refresh. Now the value is 20. After 5 seconds, the value will be updated to 30, and it invoked because we have updated the value of source A. So let me comment this. Now I am updating only source B. Let's go here, refresh. Now you can see 20, but this will never update after 5000 milliseconds. Why? Because we are not updating source A. Whenever the source value gets updated, then only that specific computation will work and re-invoke. So that's how your source will help us. But there is a glitch in this. So let me go here. Instead of converting into a signal, what I'll do is I'll use this dot source A plus this dot source B. I'm combining or creating an addition operation over here so that it will get updated inside this. But there is one problem over here. As per the definition given by Angular, whenever there is an update on source A, then only it has to update this computation. So let's do that. Let me comment this and let me uncomment this, save this. Now, when there is a source update, then it has to recompute. Whether is that happening or not, let's see. So let me go here and refresh. Now, the value is 30 because 10 plus 20 is 30, and after some time it became 40 when there is an update on the source A. But instead of updating source A, I would like to update source B. So this recomputation should not happen because as per the source value, as the source is not updating, then the recomputation should not happen. So let me change it to B. Now let me save this. Just for our understanding, let me make it as 20. So first initially 10 plus 20 will be 30, and when the B is updated it becomes 50. So that 50 value should be visible to us. But that 50 value should not be updated as the source value is source A, that is signal A. Let me go here and let me refresh. So now this is the initial value, that is 30, and now B is updating after 5 milliseconds, it became 50. As per the definition, the source is not updated, but still the computation happens. And this is the problem which I have observed in the developer preview mode. And that is where I have raised an issue on the GitHub of linked signals on the Angular GitHub, and they have accepted this and they are working on it. So maybe in the next upcoming release, this can be solved. So hopefully let's wait for it. So until the source has changed, it should not recompute. So for now in the developer preview, there is a problem. It is not bothered about this source. Instead, it is only computing based on this signals which are used inside this function. If the source A is used and source B is used, it will recompute whenever there is a change on this particular signals. But it is not depending on the source value. So hope this should be resolved in the future releases. So that's about your linked signals by using source and computation. Make sure there are some problems which are still exist in our linked signals given by Angular. So let's wait for the stable version. Hope this gave you a glance and clear understanding of linked signals in Angular. Hope you like my explanation. If you like my video, like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Signing off. Thank you.